Enhancement Prisms are a rare material in Destiny 2, but are essential when it comes to upgrading your armor or purchasing Ascendant Shards, which are even more rare. Now, how to get Enhancement Prisms has changed over the seasons, so here's every way you can get Enhancement Prisms in Destiny 2. Now, Enhancement Prisms have two main uses in Destiny 2, but the main one for sure is going to be upgrading your armor. As you masterwork a legendary piece of gear, it's going to cost you more and more materials. Once you reach tier 7, it's going to cost you 1 Enhancement Prism. Tier 8, it'll cost you 2 Enhancement Prisms, and at tier 9, it's going to cost you an Ascendant Shard. However, to upgrade exotic armor pieces, it's going to cost you even more. As you reach tier 7, it's going to cost you 2 Enhancement Prisms. Tier 8, it's going to cost you 3 Enhancement Prisms, and at tier 9, it's going to cost you 3 Ascendant Shards. So you can see that you're going to need a bunch of Enhancement Prisms if you're going to be masterworking your armor to get the best stats. The other use for Enhancement Prisms is, of course, to purchase Ascendant Shards. You can do this at either Banshee or 801 in the tower, and I did make a full guide on Ascendant Shards, so if you're wanting to know where you can get all of those in the game, be sure to click the link at the top of the screen now. To purchase Ascendant Shards, it's going to cost you 10 Enhancement Prisms, 100 planetary materials, as well as 50,000 Glimmer. Overall, it is pretty expensive, but it is a way that you can get Ascendant Shards to fully masterwork your armor. So this is going to be all the methods to get Enhancement Prisms so far in Destiny 2. Keep in mind this is recorded during Season of the Lost, so as more methods become available, I'll be sure to leave them in the pinned comment down below. Now, the first method to get Enhancement Prisms in Destiny 2 is from the Season Pass. At tiers 60 and 70, you'll be able to get 3 Enhancement Prisms each. So just from leveling, you'll be able to earn some Enhancement Prisms. Now, another reliable way to get Enhancement Prisms would be to purchase them from either Banshee or 801 at the tower. There's going to be 2 different options. They both require 10 Enhancement Cores, 25 of a certain planetary material, as well as 10,000 Glimmer. Overall, if you have a lot of cores, this is not a bad deal to be able to get Enhancement Prisms, but just keep in mind the planetary materials will change. Enhancement Cores are pretty easy to come by just from dismantling gear. Planetary materials, all you have to do is complete activities on destinations, and Glimmer just from dismantling blues or completing activities, you'll be able to get Glimmer pretty easily. This is probably one of the most common ways people will be using to get Enhancement Prisms while masterworking their armor. Another pretty straightforward method for getting Enhancement Prisms is actually from your vendor rank ups. New to this season, for some vendors, you have now rank up packages you'll earn through Crucible, Gambit, Vanguard, and even Trials. As you level up by completing activities, you'll be able to pick up rewards from those vendors. If you haven't reset your rank yet, you'll be able to pick up Enhancement Prisms at rank 10. However, after you have reset your rank, you'll be able to pick up Enhancement Prisms from tiers 13 as well as 16. Now, the rank up packages for Trials are slightly different, but they work the same. As you play activities, you'll get Reputation, which then will allow you to get rank up packages, and you can grab more Enhancement Prisms from those vendors. So make sure to check the vendors out as you're playing throughout the season. This will also be a pretty reliable source for Enhancement Prisms, as most of the season you'll be playing Crucible, Gambit, Vanguard Strikes, or even Trials. Now, you can also get Enhancement Prisms as a reward from doing the Nightfall Ordeal. If you play on a higher difficulty, you have a higher chance at getting more to drop. If you play on Hero difficulty, Enhancement Prisms are a rare drop. If you play on Legend, they go to an uncommon drop, and if you play on Master or Grandmaster, you have a common chance of those being the rewards. Always keep in mind, if there are rewards with champions involved, you want to make sure to get Platinum rating to get the highest chance for rewards to drop. To get Platinum rating, all you have to do is make sure you defeat every champion in the Nightfall Ordeal, and that's going to guarantee you have the highest chance at getting the best reward. Now, of course, farming out Grandmaster Nightfalls is going to be more difficult, but if you're going for Enhancement Prisms, you could always go for Legend difficulty or even Hero. Another method for Enhancement Prisms that most people probably forgot is you can actually get them as rewards from doing Empire Hunts. Empire Hunts are found on Europa, and they unlock once you do all of the quests from Varix. As a reward for Hero difficulty Empire Hunts, there are Rare Drop, Legend, they're common, as well as Master, they're common as well. So just another method to get some Enhancement Prisms in case you're running some of those Empire Hunts. Another pretty consistent way to get Enhancement Prisms, which I've actually been taking advantage of this season significantly, is from your Ghost mods. Now, there's 3 Ghost mods you can actually apply to your Ghost that's going to give you a chance at Enhancement Prisms to drop. One of them is from the Crucible, from getting precision kills. The other is from Gambit, for getting invader kills. And the third is from Strikes, just from defeating bosses. So if you're really needing some upgrade materials, some Enhancement Prisms, definitely check out putting these mods on. The Crucible one is pretty good in my opinion, especially if you get a lot of headshots in Crucible. You can definitely start farming out some Enhancement Prisms pretty consistently. A new method this season added to get Enhancement Prisms is actually going to be through an intrinsic perk on the new Iron Banner armor. armor. If you take a look at the new Iron Banner armor, it has an intrinsic perk on it called Iron Lord's Pride. Essentially what this does is it gives you a chance to receive an Enhancement Prism at the end of Iron Banner matches. Each piece of armor you're wearing increases the chance of receiving an Enhancement Prism for a maximum of 4 armor pieces. So if you have 4 armor pieces for the new Iron Banner set, you'll have the greatest chance at getting Enhancement Prisms to just drop from playing Iron Banner matches. Overall, this is a really good addition to the methods to get Enhancement Prisms, and I hope we see this intrinsic perk show up on other armor sets in the future. Another method to get Enhancement Prisms would be from either getting 7 wins in Trials of Osiris or going flawless. You can get Enhancement Prisms to drop from the flawless chest at the lighthouse, but if you keep 7 wins on your card and keep playing, you have a chance for these to drop just at the end of matches. Bungie changed how Trials of Osiris works, so it really gives a good incentive for more casual players to keep playing and just try to get 7 wins. Don't reset your cards unless you absolutely have to, or you're trying to go flawless. Now there's 2 more methods to get Enhancement Prisms in Destiny 2. One is going to be from dismantling masterworked gear. Now if you dismantle a fully masterworked piece of gear, you're not going to get the full amount of materials you put into it. For example, if you dismantle a legendary piece of gear that's fully masterworked, you're going to only get 6 Enhancement Prisms back, and likewise if you dismantle a fully masterworked exotic piece of gear, you're only going to get 2 Enhancement Prisms back. Keep in mind it takes at least 1 Ascendant Shard for the legendary piece of gear and 3 Ascendant Shards for the exotic. So this is going to be a consistent way to get Enhancement Prisms if you need those for specific armor, but definitely make sure you be aware of what you're dismantling before you do it. Now the final method to get Enhancement Prisms in Destiny 2 is going to be from purchasing them from Speer at the Tangled Shore. Now I would highly not recommend doing this because it's extremely pricey. However, there is a caveat. If you don't have enhancement cores to purchase them from Banshee or Ada 1, however you might have an abundance of legendary shards, this could be an option if you're needing just 1 or 2, but I would not recommend this at all. You can use any of the other methods to get Enhancement Prisms. This is just one of them out there. You can buy 1 Enhancement Prism from Speer for 400 legendary shards. You can only buy 3 of them per week. It's capped out. This is honestly the worst deal that Speer has, so definitely don't recommend doing it this method. But that is every method in Destiny 2 to get Enhancement Prisms. Some of them are pretty reliable, like Season Pass rank ups or purchasing from Banshee or Ada 1, while others are more RNG based, like rewards from the Nightfall Ordeal. All of these methods will help you to get more Enhancement Prisms in the game. So if you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful at all, and you want to check out more guides just like this one, remember to click subscribe and ring the bell so you'll never miss an upload. And if you want to check out any of my other content, be sure to check the links down below. I do have TikTok, Twitter, as well as Twitch. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.